We're going to go to the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, they are weird because you have the most important position locked up. You have two dynamic offensive playmakers, really three, because Chase Brown's looked really good recently. Problem is everything else is broken. I don't know where you go from here, really, because you have a lot of money spent there. You just won 4 games. I don't know. Your quarterback wasn't happy a week ago, and then after he played Miami, he was looking awfully good again. Then just won the FedEx Air Player of the Week. So, what the hell are we doing here in Cincinnati? Like, what are we doing, Kelsey?
Yeah. Can I put a caveat, like a star on run it back, and the star is run it back if you get a defensive line, or does that count as reloading? I don't know anymore. Because
probably like reload adjacent.
Yeah, like I don't even mean the defense line, because honestly, their defense line isn't bad. But the rest of your defense, yeah, we got to have a conversation, because I feel like I can walk out there and play defense and I can't run. So, yeah, the Bengals are tough, man. I honestly, all right, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Blow it up. Just blow it up. Just the moment Joe Burrow said what he said about needing to take care of himself first tells me everything I need to know about the franchise that has proven time and time again in player voting at the end of the year that they refuse to take care of their players, whether it be the facilities, whether it be the family members, whether it be just meals at the facilities. They just put a blow up practice facility in, and it's temporary. It goes down when the season's over. Like, the dysfunction in Cincinnati is beyond the players. It's not a player situation. I think Zach Taylor's probably overstayed his welcome, and it's not necessarily all a Zach Taylor problem here. But if he was an OC, this is a different conversation. But he's a head coach. You can't do what he does as a head coach. So yeah, with all that said, blow it up. Just start over, see what you can get for Joe. Send Joe on to greener pastures, or you keep Joe and you keep Jamar and you keep T, and then you hope you get greener pastures everywhere else. But just remember, that's 3 players you have to pay a whole lot of money going forward. So you got to figure it out. I think if you blow this up, you probably get rid of Joe, you probably get rid of Jamar, and you probably get rid of T. Outside of that, I think, and Trey Henderson. I think those 4 are your, yeah, it was done at the end of the year anyways. But I think those 4 you have to let go on to greener pastures. Outside of that, I think, yeah, it's maybe keep Chase Brown, and he's the unlucky man that has to live through that rebuild. But yeah, I don't know what else you could do if you're Cincinnati if you want to win. And I'm saying that as I have a Joe Burrow jersey, Bengals jersey right next to me. So that one hurts me a little bit to admit. But yeah, I think at this point you have to blow it up if you have any hope of making Cincinnati a competent franchise again.
I'm torn because on the one hand, I want to say like reload. I want to say blow it up for the same reason you said. Like what you're doing is not working. You're kind of in a pickle. But at the same time, what are the chances you get Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase again? It's like,
yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to do reloaded Jason as well, but I'm going to keep the players with the reload, but I'm destroying the front office and the head coaching. Like I'm purging that. And I hate talking like that because like we don't like to call for other people's jobs on here. We don't like to say get rid of them. Like it's not trying to ruin someone's livelihood, but at some point things have to change there. Like Zach Taylor, you said as an OC what he's doing is fine. I disagreed because I think what he'd be doing as an OC would be a travesty as well. That offense is literally pitch and fade route every time. Like there's a reason they start 0-3 half the time. It's because they run the same thing, and then Joe Burrow and they figure it out in film, and then they just adjust off that. There's no offensive creativity. They did a little bit more with Chase Brown because boy is he explosive. He has a second gear that's like, oh, you got that second jetpack shoved up your ass that you can unlock out of nowhere. All right, get him in open space and have fun. That's something we should have seen a lot more throughout the year. Offensive line, they've invested in. I can't fault them on that. They've just haven't stayed healthy and haven't done a good job of it. The drafting has been abysmal. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Like outside of Jamar, Joe, and T, where have the good draft picks been? Like Chase Brown was the only one.
Trey Henderson? No, he wasn't even a Bengal to begin with.
Yeah. You drafted Jesse Bates well before this tenure, and he's gone. Not that he would solve all the issues, but it would be nice.
But he's still playing at an all-pro level.
He would have helped at least 1%. Like it's so I'm going to say reload, but I'm mostly focusing there because you need the draft picks you have to hit on. And I know Shamar Stewart didn't really play this year, so you don't know how good that one is. Maybe he turns out being a behemoth this next year. But and then the Trey Hendrickson situation, they're at fault for that too. So we're reloading, but we're focusing on everyone who doesn't play because they need to get the players who can play. So I'm going to say reload, but I'm in the same boat. we're blowing up the front office to reload the team. So it's like there's like a dash between them.
I didn't know that was a possible
putting
choice.
two together. You alluded to it. I just put it in stone. So we're gonna blow load it up, I guess, or reload. We're gonna reload it up. We're gonna combine them either way. But there's a method. There's a way there. They were 2-0 to start the season. Like there was some hope, and then Joe's once again gets injured, and that's what worries me is he's become injury prone. Where all of this gets null and void if that continues.
But here's the thing, you look at those voting results every year where the players rank their franchises on different standards. Every team that has injury problems has a very low grade on their training staff. Every single team. That includes the Niners, that includes the Bengals, that includes Washington. Every single year, they all have low grades on training staff. So keep that in mind. If you're a free agent trying to go to Cincinnati, hey, maybe for your own sake and health, don't do it. And people are like, oh, well, Cincinnati's weather's bad. They play in an open air. No, screw that. This training staff keeps you healthy 6 out of the 7 days in a week. They're at fault. They're not Tyrod Taylor at fault, but my God, they might have the same training staff.
We'll find out if Joe Burrow gets stabbed next year. Then we'll know for sure. But